story time. I'm sitting up here thinking about when I was in my 30s. My cousin, I think he probably, I can't think of exactly what. I know I was in my 30s though. I lived in Gill Village in the project in the hood, but I was working. And I only stayed in Gill Village like not even quite a year, and I moved out of Gill Village because it was so bad over there. And it was rubbing off on my daughter. I had to get the hell out of Smoke. But anyway, my first cousin is my uncle's, one of my uncles. My mom got 3 brothers, so the next to the, no, my mom got 4 brothers. Oldest, next to the oldest. The third child, the third son. I ain't gonna say his name. The third son. My mama third brother. Only had 1 child, a son. And he didn't grow up with us. He didn't grow up around me and my sister. You know, our family pretty much was divided between Montgomery and Prattville. And Cincinnati, you know, some of us passed out to Cincinnati or whatever. But anyway, this cousin, I try to be close to my cousins in Montgomery, even though we didn't grow up together, whatever, because, you know, I was a messed up child anyway, and I just wanted to feel loved by some damn body, accepted and loved. So, but like I said, I was in my 30s. My son, I think he was about 5. He was in kindergarten, so he was about 5 or 6, somewhere up in there. And my daughter was about 14, going on 15. But anyway, he came over and asked me. He went to go see, my first cousin went to go see his little girl. He only had 1 child too, but it was a girl. He went to go see his little girl and walked into chaos. Found out that his daughter, mom, had got strung out on drugs. And the baby was in, the kids was in the house with no lights and all that stuff like that. You know, the living status wasn't good. So he grabbed his little girl up and took her home. He was married, and I can't remember how many kids his wife got, but it wasn't none of them his. Like I said, he only had 1 child. But he came to me with his daughter, and he told me that his wife said his daughter couldn't stay there. Mind you, he helping her raise her kids, outside kids. You know, he married her, so he got to accept the kids, and they was living a great life, you know, over there. And so he was just like, okay, I can't have my daughter living like that. So I said, okay. I said, you and her, y'all can stay with me for 6 months. I said, with you working and you doing your hustling, y'all know what the hustling is. Use common sense. He was hustling unauthorized medicine. Y'all don't know. But I said, I give y'all 6 months. Y'all, then you should be able to have enough money to get yourself established and get your own paper stuff. So I went on and got her in school and everything, where my son was going, where my kids was going to, and all that like that. But mind you, he wasn't, I didn't even see him. He wasn't even coming to the house, going to sleep or nothing. He would come and swing by, just check on her, and he'd disappear again. But in my head at the time, I'm thinking that he's out, he working and he just out doing what he do. How about he done went back home? He went back home to his wife and done left his daughter on me. Okay, when I realized that he done left his daughter on me, I think I was going to take my kids to the fair. I didn't take my kids to the fair, but I was taking them somewhere to a game. I was taking them somewhere. But I told him what I was getting ready to do. So he came by and dropped off her some money. But I said, no. I said, you got it twisted. I said, I already got 2 kids. I'm not trying to raise nobody else's kid. So you got to get your daughter and go. If you don't move back home, you need to take your daughter home with you. So he got his daughter, whatever, got an attitude. He got his daughter, got her stuff. He left. So when I see him probably some weeks later, because we go to our cousin Buck house in Prattville. We go to his house and play dominoes, card, whatever, chill out, drink, whatever we do. So everybody, I mean, the house was packed. It was full. So I was sitting on the porch my cousin, Elizabeth. I'm gonna call her Elizabeth. Sitting on the porch with her, and all of a sudden I said, "Well, I'm finna go, E. I'm finna go, cause I'm finna go get my kids. You know, I've been drinking. I done had enough. I gotta drive back to Montgomery. I'm finna go." So as I'm telling my kids to come on, we walking towards my car. Only thing I remember is an impact in the back of my head, and my face went down in the dirt. My teeth, my bottom teeth went through my lips. And I'm lost at that point. I hear my children screaming. It was my cousin. He said I put his daughter out. When I tell y'all he beat me so bad that day in front of my kids. My son, my baby was crying and hollering and screaming for him to stop. He wears a size 12 shoe. He's 6'2" in height. When I tell y'all he was pounding on me with his foot. His footprint was left in my face. He was kicking my head like it was a football. Like I was a football. I had when I was laying there, because I couldn't move, because I had stopped feeling the kicks. I just started turning. Every time I seen his foot coming, I just turned my head to the side so he wouldn't kick me in my temple.
Bro. Damn. And this is a female. And it's a cousin. Damn, bro. People be having so much shit going on. I wonder if she ever knew, like, her cousin, like, was tweaking out, like, if he was a tweaker, or, like, just, like, this is the first time she's seen him act like this. Like, what? I don't know.
I just kept turning my head. I think my daughter was picking up something, trying to hit him with it. I'm not sure. Can't quite remember, but I just hear my son screaming and hollering, begging him to stop beating on his mama. Don't y'all know all my uncles, cousins, people was in the house that day. Didn't nobody come out to try to stop him. Nobody. Elizabeth was still on the porch, but what could she do? She was drunk. Her son finally came out and grabbed him. She grabbed him. No, he didn't grab him. He grabbed me. He got down and grabbed me. He didn't grab him. He grabbed me. And I said, "Why are you holding me? Why are you holding me?" So he wouldn't let me go. He was squeezing me so tight, I couldn't even get a loose. So I know he still got my teeth mark in his chest. So I bit him in his chest for him to let me go. I bit him in his chest. But anyway, didn't nobody try to help me or nothing. He could have killed me that day. He could have put me in a coma. Then nobody come out that house and help me that day. When I tell you I'm the black sheep of my family,
own cousin,
and I ain't been nothing but good to my family. I can't recall nobody I treat low down. I done something wrong too. If anything, I try to help everybody I give. I'm a giver. I try to help because I was paying and buying for attention in my family. But anyway, I went home. I sped out so bad. I thought I didn't even care if I would have killed me and my kids in that car that day, because I was spinning. I was driving full speed. I was so angry. I was beyond angry. I got home. I had dirt all in my mouth, in my face, my hair. I went home, tried to clean myself up. I saw his footprint was in my face. My mom done called me. I said, "No, I ain't pressing charges." I said, "I'm going to get him back myself. I'm going to get him back myself.
Okay.
I'm the law. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him." And I meant that from the bottom of my motherfucking feet all the way up through my soul. I was going to get him. I was going to get him. When I tell y'all I had so much hate in me for him, had in the understatement. I can't even explain the anger that I had for him. But my cousin, who I know she don't mind me saying her name, She called when soon as she found out. She said she felt it for some reason. She said she jumped up out of her seat and said my name. She said she in trouble. And she went looking for him that night. She went, and this nigga, after he don't beat me that bad, he went home and got his wife and went to the club. That was my cousin said she found him at the club. But if y'all want to hear more about it, get my info.
Hey, listen. Y'all know what I say. I take putting your hands on people very seriously. I take putting your hands on me very seriously. If you touch me, you're going to fucking jail or you're going to fucking hell, all right? And it's whatever one I decide at that point. You know what I'm talking about? So, shit, fuck that.
Okay, to finish up part one. Okay, I made it home that night. And I ran straight upstairs to see just how much damage was done. And when I ran in the bathroom, I needed stitches, but I wasn't going to the hospital because I didn't want them asking me no questions and all that stuff like that. Because I wasn't going to tell no damn lie, so I just knew not to go. But I had so much grit inside of my mouth, dirt, just dirt. I think I ate on dirt for about 2 days. I couldn't get all that dirt out of my mouth. But my face was messed up. His footprint was in my face. Mind you, he wear a size 12 shoe, and it was in my face. And I was sore. Dirt was all in my head, caped all through my hair and everything. But anyway, my cousin had called me, and she was just like, I found this motherfucker. I found him and his wife I forgot what the name of the club was. Him and his wife was at the club or whatever. I said, just leave it alone. I said, I got it. I'm going to handle this right here. I didn't even get no sleep that night. But when I finally got up, I went to the police station in Montgomery. I went in there because, like I said, he was a hustler. He sold unauthorized medicine. So I went in there and made it look like he was a big time. He was a big time when I was in that line. And so
I thought you said you wouldn't go tell no lie if you went to the hospital. Let's fucking go, though. Do what you got to do to get this nigga back. Let's fucking go. Fuck him.
So they were just like, they wanted more information and stuff like that. So I got the personal number who called, and I was gathering information on him. Whenever I seen him, I got his tag number and all that stuff, called and turned in. So when that never happened on that part right there, I guess they found out he wasn't big. He just a little hustler. But anyway, I heard he had ended up winning a jackpot at the casino. So we was at my mom wanted to go down to Buck House and play back in Prattville to play dominoes. So we goes down there at the house pack, whatever. He was there. And so I don't know if he got dropped off or whatever, but by the end of the night, I was getting ready to take my mom home, and I was going home. I heard him asking for a ride. And so when I was on the way to take mom home, and I stopped the car, I said, oh, because like, mind you, I had already had my plan 2 together. I had told my mom about it. She said, leave it alone. Don't you do that. You got your kids you got to think about it. I said, I ain't fuck all that. I got to get him. I'm getting him. So I had all the stuff I needed inside my car. So I said, I'm finna go back and get him. She said, no, not with me in the car. You don't have me in the car. So I said, let me go on and drop you off. I went on and dropped my mom off. So she was still trying to hold me up, begging me not to go back. So I said, no, get out. I said, go on, get out, go in the house. So I go back to Buck House. So I go back in the house. I said, come on, cuz, I'll take you home. So he was getting up to come. But it's like something just said, boy, don't you go with her. I don't know what it was, but he was up. He was getting up. Like, oh. Then it's just like he stopped. He was like, nah, cuz, I'm all right.
Nah, cuz, I forgot I beat your ass.
And he just sat back down, laid back down. He said, nah, I'm cool. I said, come on, cuz, I'm going to take you home. Come on, I got you. You ain't got to pay me. I know I live in Montgomery, so I'm going to take you to the house. I'm going to take you on home. Come on. I was begging him. He would not come with me for nothing. So, lost out on that right there. Lost on that deal. I ain't giving up. So, he goes out to my auntie house on a Sunday. On Sunday, we go out to her house, chill out. We play pool and everything out like that. Because we just be laid back. Goes out there. She said, well, you know, T on his way out here. I said, well, she said, Dita, we need to get along. You know, you just need to let that go, whatever, huh? Auntie died. Dita, let it go. I said, he didn't do it to y'all. He did it to me. He didn't do it to y'all. He did it to me. It's easy for y'all to say it. Y'all on the other end. Didn't nobody come out there and try to help me or nothing. He did it to me. I ain't do nothing to him for him to do me like that. I said, then he did it in front of my kids. And so So when he came out there, I ain't no fool. But I was so mad on the inside just to watch him over there having a good time with everybody. And then I was just so angry. But I made it through that day. I made it through that. So that's another failure. I ain't getting. But here go New Year's, the same year, New Year's Eve come. We was at Buckhouse again down there. Everybody scattered out everywhere here and there. But it was my Uncle H. He had to walk towards the kitchen. It was almost time to holler Happy New Year's. It was my cousin Jay, my auntie died, and we was sitting at the table playing dominoes. And Jay had a homeboy over there. He was over there. I don't know who he is to this day. I still don't know who he was. But anyway, when we were hollering Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So here go cousin T busting through the door, y'all. I'm sitting right here. My Jay right there, my auntie right there, and I'm right here. He comes through the door. The door closed, auntie died. So he goes and grabs auntie died, kiss on the cheek. Hey, he said, auntie, I love you, auntie, I love you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. So he hugged cousin Jill. Damn. And anyway, cousin Jay. And then he comes around at me. He said, cuz, I love you. I said, you love me? I said it 3 times. I said, you love me? I couldn't even hardly look at him. I was so angry. I said, you love me? Why did you beat me the way you beat me? He stood up beside me and said, man, I don't know why I did that. Y'all, when I tell you something inside of me so even, so ugly.
I hope she got him good, because I ain't no talking. I'm in this type of situation. I'm what you call it? What to call it when you catch somebody off guard? I can't think of the fucking name when you catch somebody off guard. Anyway, I'm catching you off guard and I'm beating your ass.
Rose up inside of me. I couldn't do nothing. I tasted blood and I smelt blood. And I said it 3 times. I said, you don't know?
Sucker punch you. Sucker punch you. Something like that. That's what it's called, I think.
You don't know? And I rose up. And I don't know how did I rise up. But when I rose up, I know my arm went like this. He went flying across the room. And I went behind, because like I said, I couldn't smell nothing. It's like I tasted his blood. It's like I was in him and I just wanted him. It was like you're a vampire or something. Like you just wanted, like I just wanted to just rip him apart. And my cousin and they all about to grab me. They were grabbing me and stuff like that. It was grabbing me, pulling me out the door and stuff like that. My auntie died. She jumped in my truck on the driver's side. She don't even like to drive. She always want to ride. And they threw me in the back seat. Y'all was screaming. I was screaming. That wasn't even my voice. I was screaming so loud, and I started peeing on myself. I just wanted to get back in there and get him. I was just so, oh my God, I can't even explain the anger inside of me. But all I can remember, I kept tasting and smelling blood. I wasn't bleeding or nothing. But I smelled it and I tasted it. I think it was his and I wanted it so bad. So that night, my auntie drove me on out to the house. We went out there in the country. And come back through there the next day, go by Buckhouse. The dude was still there. My cousin Jay, friend was still in there. And he was just like, man, I ain't never seen a motherfucking bitch pimp slap a nigga the way you slap that nigga goddamn across the goddamn room. He said, I ain't never seen that in my life. He said, man, I ain't never gonna make you mad. Fuck. Like that. So, but to this day, I don't know what all I did, to be honest. And so, I goes to work. And my mom worked there too at the time. She was in retirement, but she went back to work. Came back just to work. And she was working at Flower Bakery. So I'm at the table in the break room eating. So she come in there and sit beside me. She said, you ain't got nothing to tell me? I said, no, what? She said, T came by the house. I said, he did? She said, yeah. I said, what did he say? He said, I can't let you see what your daughter did to me. I said, what you say? So I told him, just be thankful she didn't do what she really had planned to do to you, because you wouldn't have been able to come over here to tell me to tell me and show me what she did to you. She said, you got him pretty good, but no detail, no nothing what I did. I don't know to this day what I done and how I did it. I don't know. Or what kind of damage was done to him. But I know my daughter talked to him some years later after that. And she called me on the phone. She said, Mom, here your cousin, like excited. Here your cousin T. I said, don't you ever. That anger came back again, y'all. I don't know. But I don't wish that thing nothing. You hear me? I don't wish him nothing. I don't wish him no good. I don't wish him no bad. I don't wish him nothing. He just get whatever he get coming to him. Because that was a low down, dirty bastard. And I don't know what he doing to this day. I don't even care. But that's the end of the story.
Hey, I feel her, man. She ain't get him the way she was supposed to get him, though. But, you know, shit, if that was my cousin, man, I couldn't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I couldn't fuck with you. And I probably still want to get you back, nigga. Like, this shit still wouldn't be over. Like, damn, y'all hear what she said? He stumped her the fuck out. Nah. You feel me? Like, just a backhand, it wouldn't have done it for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to stump you out how you stumped me out. Big time. You know what I'm saying? She tried the drug thing and tried to get him locked up. That would have been good, but it didn't happen like that. So unfortunately. But shit, I'm glad it's over. You know, shit. But like she say, she don't wish them no good. She don't wish them no bad. You ever heard of somebody like that? Because, you know, I don't wish people bad. But you ever had somebody you just didn't fuck with and you just like, shit, I don't wish them no good. I don't wish them no bad. You know what I'm talking about? So, but yeah, man, shout out to her. I'm glad she turned out okay. And I wish she would have got some better get back. But it's all good. Shout out to her, man. At least ain't nobody get in trouble. She ain't get in trouble. She ain't go to jail. She ain't, you know, suffer no major injuries. But that wouldn't have been enough for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below, man. Watch out, man. You just don't got these strangers on the street. You got these family members, too. That's why I be just chilling by myself. I be just motherfucking. I just be in that motherfucker chilling. You feel me? I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me, man. It's your boy Ray Big Play. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the story today.